Scrapbookers, and welcome back today to Off the Board. I am your friendly host, Megan. Okay, sorry. I had a weird little quirky moment there, but it's over, so I got it out of my system. Let's just continue on with this layout. It is late. It is 10:40 at night, and I don't normally do voiceovers this late, and that is probably why, because crazy stuff comes out of my mouth. I'm weird when I get tired. Anyway, like I said, let's move on. So I showed you the sketch that I am working with, and I will have a link down below to the exact sketch. It is a layout done by Geraldine Sy, and it's called Have a Good Day. And this was for, I think it was for a kit club. I think it was the Studio Calico Kit Club, and this is an old layout, I'm pretty sure, but I'll leave a link down below so you can find the layout yourself if you would like to also pin it. Okay, so what I decided to do was to turn the sketch on its side, and you can see, or maybe you can't see, up in the left-hand corner there, I have my printed layout, excuse me. And so I decided to turn it on its side and also make it 12 by 12. I think the layout itself is an 8.5 by 11. And so obviously I kind of tweak it to make it work for my layout. And I really loved this collection. This was an old, close to my heart collection. I want to say this was from last year, but this is a COVID collection, and I really loved using this collection. This was actually the first layout I've ever made using this collection. It's been in my stash for a while, and so it was fun to actually pull it out and use it. So this is a photo that I took of myself the day after I had COVID this year. So I got COVID back in January. I think it was January. Or February? I can't remember. I think it was January. So I had COVID and I was home from work for like 10 days or 7 days, something like that. And so, the COVID that I had was not very bad. It was like kind of like the flu, but it was only for 24 hours. And then the next day I felt pretty normal and was able to go about, just doing normal everyday things. But I was still supposed to be quarantined, so I was wearing a mask in my bedroom because Mark was in the bedroom with me, and then when I would sleep I would take the mask off, but then when I was awake I would have the mask on if I was around the family, and I would also just spend the whole day in my craft room. Basically that's kind of where I lived. And I didn't eat by the family or anything. I ate by myself in the kitchen. And then I was always like washing my hands if I touched surfaces, cleaning the surfaces. You know, actually I wasn't cleaning the surfaces. It was Mark or the kids that would clean the surfaces. Anyway, long story short, it was kind of just like a vacation. And it was not too bad. Anyway, I'm totally getting off the subject here and not talking to you about the video and what I'm doing, but you can see I layered my photo with 2 pattern papers from the collection, and then I had this pretty floral cut file that I have been holding on to forever, probably a few years, and I've never used it. So I decided I was going to use it on this layout. So I fussy cut out some pieces of paper, glued them to the back of it, and I absolutely love how this turned out. It's so stinking cute. I just can't even help myself. I decided to ink the edges with my Blossom Close to My Heart ink, and then I'm going to pop up the flower onto some fun foam. So today, like I said, I'm playing along with Off the Board. I will have links below to the other people that are participating today, and I hope that you will run on over and check out the videos that they posted for today. I also am actually on vacation right now. I am out of town with my family in St. George, Utah. We are at my siblings and I and our mom are getting together to hang out at a house in St. George, and we're super excited because we haven't gotten all of us together. My brother and his wife were exposed to COVID, my littlest brother, and so they're actually not coming now because they were like at a family reunion exposed for the whole week last week. And then yeah, there were like a bunch of people from their family. It was his wife's family that they went to, and a bunch of people tested positive for COVID, and they were with those people all week. And so it was like, yeah, he probably shouldn't come. But anyway, so here you can see I am just cutting and gluing down some fun foam and making sure that it looks good. And I am a fun foam hoarder, so like I keep all the teeny tiny little pieces for cut files like this that have a lot of poking out pieces. So it took me a while to get this piece all finished and the fun foam glued down. Okay, now I am just going to glue everything down, and then I'm going to pull out the sticker sheet, and I am going to add a couple embellishment clusters around the layout. Oh, I did forget. I decided to put a couple of the border strips to the right here. I'm going to ink the edges on both of those. One of them is just this cute little heart with different colors. I think that's the rainbow, right? It's like orange, violet, yellow, green, blue, indigo. I think that is Roy G. Biv. It is missing one color, red. It's missing red. I was like, what color is it missing? Anyway, sorry. So I glue both of those down. Then I'm going to glue the photo, and then I'm going to glue down the floral cluster. And I really love how the flower turned out. The reason I picked this layout was actually because I think I have a stencil or something that has a circular type of pattern that was close to what was on the scrap lift that I'm using for today. But I decided when I was going through my cut files that I really liked this huge floral cluster and I wanted to use it. So you pick something for one reason and then you go a completely different direction. That is totally how I scrapbook. Okay, so now here you can see I am pulling off some stickers to make a few clusters on the layout. And the title for this one is just going to be Quarantine, which I pull straight from that sticker sheet from Close to My Heart. And I'm going to add a couple more floral clusters, one up in the top left-hand corner of the photo, along with COVID-19 sticker and a heart. And then up in the top right of the layout, I'm going to put currently hibernating and then an orange heart sticker. I'm going to do some journaling right under the photo, just simple, saying I felt better after having COVID, 24 hours after having COVID, and I was able to sit up in my scrap room and scrapbook. So that was That's it. That's my layout. Thank you so much for watching today. Make sure you check out all the links below and visit all the other ladies. Bye.